Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Wednesday, January 15th, 2013. First, yesterday's announcements were relatively bullish. They were pretty, for the most part, positive. Today we have Producer Price Index, Empire State Manufacturing Survey, Petroleum Status Report at 10:30, and the Beige Book at 2. Beige Book usually, that just tells you what the government is spending. It's sort of like a monthly report, balance sheet, I guess you could say. So that's it for today. Let's take a look across the pond. Asia is up for the most part, looking pretty solidly bullish. Over in Europe, at lunch, we're solidly bullish. And here in the U.S., at 5:30 in the morning, we're looking relatively bullish at the open here as well. Gold has slipped. It was nearing 1250. And it's taking a bit of a hit here, and oil is at 92.66, and that's a good thing. Okay, I wanted to take a look at a chart of ES here before we move on. Let's see here. Let's go back to a single chart. Okay, let's back away. Let's do weekly. Let's take a look at this on a weekly time frame. All right, something kind of interesting here. Can you see it? Are we looking at resistance maybe here around, I guess you could call it rounded off at 1850? That would be something that we would need to break through in order to assume that we are continuing on with a bullish trend here. So if you see that breakthrough there at 1850, that would be the sign, I guess you could say. Now I'm looking, since we had some resistance here around 1800, I'm looking for that as a support level in the coming weeks. So if we get a pullback, probably around 1800, and if we're going to continue, then breaking through this 1850 is what we're going to be looking at. So what I'm going to do here is put a channel in, and we'll start up here and come down to here. Roughly. That look good? So that's what we're looking at for support and resistance for the S&P 500s. Now we can switch back to a daily and see how that looks. And that pretty much is what it looks like. So I would say that our resistance, or previous resistance, was right around here, which actually is kind of acting as support there. So we can adjust that just by, 1800. Yeah, that's where it should be, right there. Okay, it's a little bit more accurate. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, enough on the ES. We're back to a daily here. Yeah, 1 year daily. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at what happened yesterday. Had a good day, relatively speaking, yesterday. Entered entered a bear call on, or bull put on Google. Let's go to the in playlist here, and we'll hit our charts. Google made a very strong move yesterday, and all of these all my entries are right around 10:30 or so. I just piled in on a lot of this stuff. So we got our green moving average, a green hook here, and a green hook here, which I took very early. I didn't wait until the afternoon. I did these right away in the morning. We could take a look at, let's see here. Alright, we'll take a look here and just say load style. And we got 30-minute here, and we'll see how it's doing. Pre-market, looks like it's going to continue to move up. So that was the Google trade for yesterday. And then we have LinkedIn, where we did a bear call. We'll take a look at that chart. And we're looking for a movement down. So we did, when I looked at it honest in the morning, this is why one reason for waiting for the afternoon, we did have a red situation. And you can see here that this is a pretty flat green, where this one is at 2.7 and this one is at 2.73. So that's a pretty flat green. We would be hoping for a continuation down, but you know, they don't always work out, which is why you want to be in more than one position. The other one is MasterCard, which is a bull put. Here's a chart, and we had a red on this. Oops, I was going to say, here we go, yeah, alright. So I got in on this one early, right on this candle here. And we have green, green, and green. So that's the reason to do one at the money. We'll take a look at 3M, which I did the day before, and it recovered. A little freakish move here, but it's recovered nicely. And then the last one is a bull put on Visa. Let me just zoom in here a tad. And we have green, green, and green. And we got in on that one, and that one is working out nicely as well. Doesn't always, you don't always get these very strong moves. So you can see that 3M, you know, we were down probably about 60 to 70%, and now we're back up. Let's just jump back and take a look at that chart just a tad bit closer. Okay, we got in on this day here. It looks like, and it moved against us, and now it's acting favorably. Always a good thing. Okay, so enough about where we are at. Let's shoot over to the A+ list and run through a scan of that right away. Just want to zoom out just a tad. There we go. All right. Apple. How we doing, Mr. Apple? Nothing there because we don't have this red down here, solid from 80 to 20. Very important for the strategy. That's just the way it is. Yes, this would be a good trade. There's always good trades out there that don't follow the strategy. I will admit to that. All right, HEG. Were we looking at those at HEG? We're looking for a down move, and I did not take this yesterday because I believe when I looked at it in the morning it wasn't there, and I never came and looked in the afternoon. Shame on me. Amazon. You can still get into AGG this morning, so here's what we're going to do. Today's the 15th, right? Put my notes here. AGG, we're going to put an alert on it. because we have a nice solid green from 20 or nearly 20 to above 80, and then we have a hook down. And it's still on the first day of that. So if we get a move at the open this morning, we're going to want to take advantage of it. So we want an alert at or below, and the level that we want is, let's make it 106.90. We're almost there with this now anyway. Okay, so if we get a move down to there, that might be a little bit, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that'll work for me. Okay, Amazon. We have a hook on Amazon. This must have happened later in the day because it wasn't there in the morning. So we're going to put an alert on Amazon as well. Oops, come on. My hand's not cooperating today. Okay, we're at closed at 397.54. Let's make it 397.95. How's that? That looks good. Now, if I get in today, probably I will take expiration of this Friday, provided I can get the right delta price, etc., etc. Especially on a very liquid one like Amazon. AGG, I may not get what I'm looking for, but on Amazon I probably should be able to. Alright, Boeing, we have a solid green up. But we're in a green uptrend, so this is not, even though this looks like a bear trade, it's not. This looks like a good bullish. I like this candle too. This looks like a nice bullish trade. It looks like a setup to me. So that's what we're calling that. We're going to watch this one today for a setup. Alright. Baidu. Nothing there. It failed. Celgene. A little bit too flat for me at the moment, but it might be setting up. Don't like this though. I would prefer this to turn green before the MACD turns green. It's a little bit unusual here. Anyway, yeah. Nothing there for today. Maybe something tomorrow. Chipotle, we're still in an uptrend. This may be setting up for a very short-term trade, so I'm putting that in my setup list. Costco, man, it's just nothing there right now. I'm going to kill this alert here. It's a little ambiguous right now, so I'm not going to do anything with Costco. Chevron, nothing there. Igor, nothing there. Glad I didn't get in on that one. It kept me out. The system kept me out. FedEx, that's very strange. Not doing anything there. Gold, downtrend, nope, nothing there. Oops, Google, we're in, so we're not going to spend any time on that. IWM, nothing there. LinkedIn, we're in. MasterCard, we're in. 3M, we're in. Netflix, nothing there. Priceline. Well, Priceline had a nice move. It must have fixed itself yesterday, so we're going to throw an alert on Priceline. Alright, there we have our alert. Russell, Probably nothing there either. There wasn't anything on IWM. Nope. SPX. Nothing there. Interesting. Here we have again the stochastic red and the MACD green. A little bit unusual, but there's no entry for us on that. Tesla. Come on, Tesla. Whoa. Happy buyers in Tesla yesterday, but there's nothing there for us. And Visa we're in. That's it for today. Thanks a heap for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.